In order to draw an angle, you need to have a protractor and you need to have a straight edge. A straight edge could be a ruler or an index card, even the side of your protractor that you can use to make a nice straight line. Step one in drawing an angle is that you want to draw one side of the angle, one of the rays, and you're going to mark the vertex and also put an arrow on the end of it. So what we're essentially doing is we're drawing one side of our angle, okay, one of the rays. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a nice straight line here, and it tells me also that I need to draw the vertex. So I'm going to put an end on it, vertex, and I also need to have an arrow on the end of it here. Now the second step is that I'm going to take this protractor and I'm going to put the protractor along the side of this ray that I've done as if I were going to measure an angle. Now there's no angle here for me to measure just yet, but I do want to line it up just like that. Now the next step is I want to look at how many degrees I want for this angle, and I'm going to mark it. Okay? So if I start here, reading this protractor, this is where my 0 is, so I'm going to use my inside scale. I want to come all the way up to 55. Well, this is 50, this is 60. I know 55 is going to be right in the middle here, so I'm going to put a little mark. Now if you look carefully, there's another 50 and 60 over here. And if I put a mark here, you might be wondering, well, which of these 55s is the right 55 to use? My last step is that I want to take a straight edge and I'm going to connect the mark that I just drew to the vertex. So think about this. If I were to connect this mark to this vertex, that would give me an obtuse angle. I don't want an obtuse angle because 55 degrees is acute. So I know that what I want is this 55 that's over here. So I'm going to take my straight edge. Okay, I got to get my protractor out of the way here first. I'm going to take my straight edge and I'm going to connect my vertex to this mark that I made. And then I'm going to finish it off by putting an arrow on the top of it and making it a ray. And now if I go back and I double check, if I were to measure this angle and line everything up, I can see that this angle is indeed 55 degrees. So let's try one more. So we're going to start off, remember, first things first, we start off with a straight line, one of our rays. And what we're going to do is we are going to put a vertex on here and an arrow. Now, step two, I'm going to take my protractor and line it up as if I'm measuring this angle. Okay? Oops, I'm a little low there. All right, so now I need 130 degrees. Starting here at 0, go all the way to 90, 100, 120, 130, right here. Again, if I were to pick this 130, that's going to give me an acute angle, and I know I want something that's obtuse, so I'm going to use that 130 there. And my last step, connect these together. So I'm going to take my vertex, I have my straight edge, and I'm going to go from my vertex right up through this point right here, and I'm going to finish it off by putting an arrow on the end of it. And if I just want to double check, take my protractor and line it up, and I can see that that's 130 degrees.